always hear that.
I'm just saying, I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wicked.
Yo, what up? What up? What is up, my people? Today is a special day. It's Tuesday. It's the No Man Fantasy Sports Podcast. It's your boy, Mr. What Up, Man, and I'm smiling for a great reason. What's up, people? How's everyone doing tonight?
You.
What up?
What's happening?
For those of you who live under a rock, the No Man Fantasy Sports Podcast every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch and on YouTube. And as always, I got the greatest fucking panel of hosts this side of the Mississippi. But if you're on that side of the Mississippi, fuck you, I don't care. Yo, Drew, what up, buddy?
Here, what's shaking, my peoples? Happy Tuesday.
How are you doing today, man?
In the words of Future, sensational. Sensational.
I just want everyone to know he's back. He was off last week. He's having a little bit of a difficulty, but he's back, and he's go fishier than ever.
What up, man? What up?
I know what the fuck that means.
Don't need an entire box of cosmic brownies next time. He'll be good.
I think I'm
more.
And as always, yes, you're seeing a different version of him tonight. You're actually seeing him tonight because the lighting where he's at is much better. My man, bro, what's up, buddy?
What's up, bro?
How was your weekend?
Here, man.
You have a good?
Hey, listen, I had a beautiful weekend, man. I had some of the funnest times of my life this weekend, man. Because I'm a pretty funny person.
Was that Saturday night? Would you say?
I believe it was close to Saturday. It was close by, but I just enjoyed my life this weekend. It was very special.
Just wanted to ask. And of course, we got my man, as always. He's he's kind of cleanly shaven today. What up, Kirby's?
Yo, why you gotta do that to Reese, bro?
Do what?
Yo, the rage bait 3 minutes in is crazy.
I'm not. Why?
Hey,
first off, I am not doing that. I'm going down.
Yeah, Saturday night. Mm-hmm.
I just want to know what night you got to
Listen, he didn't say it.
First off, you want to talk about rage bait? How about going to every social platform and inviting everyone into the Discord? You shut up. You know what?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
So you're the stiffler that's responsible for this.
You know, there's the TNT right there, right? You know?
And then wants to side with someone because their name is fucking Flash. Yo, you lose cool points on that. I just want you to know that. He's definitely getting his name changed, and it's 90 days now.
You know what? At least my name's not gonna be Mitch Hernandez soon.
That is crazy.
Wow.
I think that might be the leading vote getter.
No, you didn't follow it. There he goes. There he's here. He's labeled up, and his name is Snow. What's up, Snow?
What's up, people?
How y'all doing? Hey, man.
Yo.
And lastly, my friend,
damn,
who is a champion in his own right. Maybe not in men's basketball in college, but he's a champion in my eyes. My friend and yours, Mr. Rodriguez. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
Hi, Reese.
Everybody say hi to Reese and be nice to Reese tonight.
Hi, Reese.
What's going on, bro? You, man.
I just want everyone, before I go any further, these phenomenal backgrounds that we have. Hello, our name is, you can see who we are. There's no more confusion. Not that there probably was any to begin with, but, we do have the greatest co-host getting ready to join here. He's just doing some running around, but he'll be on here shortly.
Doing greatest co-host things.
As always, a super shout out to the nation. And as I mentioned Wes's name, he pops in the chat in Twitch. He wanted me to say hi, Reese, to you. Wes did.
Yeah, just see a bunch of cockroaches just coming out the holes, man. All of a sudden. Swear.
Pause. Hey,
You
yo.
got J
That's great.
Cockroaches, man.
You got J Dub in the
It
building.
don't matter. Just a bunch of cockroaches, man.
Hey, little cockroach.
Hey,
Little
listen,
cockroaches.
make sure you like, share, and follow this live because it's going to be fun. We're going to have some fun tonight. We will continue the mock draft from where we left off last week. We'll kind of switch it up a little bit. Instead of everyone picking one, we'll have someone pick each the next pick just maybe go by a little faster. But first and foremost, Belly.
Yeah.
You are the resident sports desk. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you tell me who won the national title last night in men's basketball?
That's the Florida Gators.
The chomp bitches. So all that talk from all you other teams out there that thought you had a chance. Auburn. I don't. Alabama. I don't. Houston. I don't. Hey, Reese. I don't. But we did it, man. We did it. It was a great game. It was, in my opinion, one of the best games of the season. Because unlike what someone said to me on said night of Saturday, I have watched a lot of college basketball this year. Great game. To me, it was the best game of the season. Best game. The Final Four games may have been the best Final Four games I've seen in a very long time. Very competitive. Very, the refereeing was a little shady at times in all the games, but it's just great to be a national champion. I know how Jared feels now, being a Super Bowl champion. You got to talk his shit. But in actuality, I do have to say this. I cannot go any further before I say this. Congratulations to the Nebraska Cornhuskers for being the first ever crowned champion in college basketball. I don't know if it's worse than the NIT or it's the same thing as the NIT, but they won something.
I guess, yeah. Some
Compliment.
North Carolina and Duke didn't do, I guess,
Oh, yeah. Sure, let's talk about Patty Cat where that happened.
Wait. Nebraska won something?
Surprisingly, yes.
Yeah,
Outside of volleyball and baseball and what else? Hockey?
Pinochle.
Okay, we don't do hockey, so.
Oh, okay.
Synchronized basket weaving.
I mean,
that was
that
was funny.
That could be very the finger the finger
That was funny as shit.
Yo, Reed.
Look, when Reese is angry, he's pretty funny. Like you guys should really piss him off more, man.
Yeah, that was classic right there. That's classic right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's
W
classic.
Reese. W Reese.
Shout out to my girl, the queen of the chat, Miss Kelly's in the chat.
LA.
I'm gonna say it. I don't give a shit. This is good. This makes for good TV, man. So Saturday night, if you guys don't know,
Oh my god,
the first game of the day was the Gators. We won, obviously, because we went on to win a national championship game. And then Saturday night, the late night game was the Duke game. My man Reese was driving. He was on his way back to his homeland, and he wasn't watching the game. And Jay Curbs and I were in the Discord with him, and we were talking, and we were giving him, just kind of play by play what was going on. It was a great game. I mean, you can't deny it was a great game. And then, for Reese, unfortunately, his team lost the game.
Unbeknownst to him.
Unbeknownst to Reese, his team lost. And he went silent for a little bit, which is understandable. It's his team, right? And then it went downhill from there. The Carolina Tar Heel fans of the Discord came at my man's and was lighting up the chat, giving him the same shit that he has been giving them for weeks. But there was a lot of explicitives coming out of Reese's mouth that I cannot say on the podcast airwaves. Reese has challenged both Drew and Bro to a boxing match.
Wait, what?
We will.
Wait. Was this in the Discord?
Yeah, this was over the Discord. This was great.
Gosh, I missed so much stuff.
Wait, no, hold on a second, Snow. Listen, you could have been there because I know that Jared invited you at least 5 times.
Wait, when? Probably.
Yeah. I'm just saying, Jared's saying that he's innocent in all this. Jared invited everyone that has ever been in a Discord to come to that Discord to hear what was going on. While we sat on mute and just let Reese and Bro go.
I mean, Mitch, I server muted both of them just so they could catch their breath.
Yeah, that was fun. I will say that to me was the funniest part of the night because they were going for like 25 minutes straight, just yelling at each other. And all of a sudden, they just went mute, and Derek came on back. I had to mute them so they could take a breath. And as soon as he unmuted them, it was like they didn't miss a step. But yeah,
that was comedy, bro.
If we can make this happen, no, I'm sorry. Well, he'll be here in a little bit, but of all people to finally join the Discord, he comes and
I was there for that one.
Weird character as his profile picture, right? But you see it's him, right? And then he just comes off of mute and he's just laughing. It's classic West right there. But yeah, if we make this boxing match happen, man, it'll be a no man sponsor. We'll get other people to box. Like, I know, like I may want to punch Belly B in his face. So let's sign me and Belly up for a boxing match.
So is this like a handicap match for him? Because
it doesn't matter.
It don't matter. It's 2 on 1.
Hey, bro, get the table.
Yeah.
No, but I'm sorry.
No,
you go, bro.
Well, I was just going to say that I'm when it comes to boxing matches in general, I'm not even the guy that's looking for the victory. That's what makes me dangerous. I'm looking for that 1 or that 2 combination that I can get off, and if I get it off, your show is over. So he may win the fight. However, if I connect, Lord Jesus.
Oh,
these are mittens.
We'll keep
by the way.
We'll keep everyone updated on the boxing match. But of course, every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Twitch and YouTube. Come by, check us out, see what you got going on, man.
Oh, Wes. Oh, don't forget Wes is in it too. Wes got to get his.
Fight Wes too.
Oh yeah, I never thought I would ever have to do that, but Wes, it was so disrespectful. I can't even let him get away. I can't. Wes got to catch it too.
I don't know.
Only Carolina fan ain't got to catch this Snow. Snow was respectful. Snow ain't said nothing.
He wasn't
said nothing all season.
He wasn't there.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm sure he was there. He
but
was
Snow got my number. Hey, Snow is closer to me than most of y'all because me and Snow, Snow's best friend is like my little brother. So Snow never sent me a message. Snow never texted me. Snow was like, hey, he understood. I haven't talked shit all year. Why am I gonna talk shit now?
Stop it.
I'm saying Snow hasn't talked shit all year. He said, why would I do it now?
Shit all year.
Yeah, he said, why would I do it now?
I
was saying, why would I do it now?
Collusion.
He was a good Carolina fan. He knows.
Wait, Snow, I'm going to put you on the spot right now. You ain't got no shit to talk to the guy who's been shitting on you for 6 weeks and your Carolina Tar Heels?
Nah, he doesn't think soccer's a real sport, so okay, that's whatever.
Oh, in your face.
No, it's like,
really, Drew?
I mean, I don't know.
Was it a false start? Did you false start?
Nah, he said, F your thoughts on North Carolina. Soccer's a real sport. Hold it.
No, okay.
That's right.
I respect Snow.
It's all fun.
I respect Snow. Snow know that, hey, there's no reason to talk. You've been once you get swept 3 times, you got to kind of shut up. It is what it is.
I don't know if the Cowboys beat the Eagles 3 times. I'm still talking shit. I don't give a fuck.
Well, you got a Super Bowl though.
I didn't see
no
like I
Super
said,
Bowl.
you would listen if the tables were turned, and this is what I asked you in the Discord.
Nah.
And this goes for the entire everybody in the chat. This goes for everybody up here. If the tables were turned and your in-state rivalry team, you whoop their ass all season for sake of conversation, and then you got to the dance and you shit the bed, what are you doing? Anybody?
Okay. No, let's ask the question because Mitchell asked. Mitchell asked.
And hold on, wait a second. Did I or did I not say that if Duke does not go all the way to the end and win, you were going to have to face a mega ton of shit talk from the rest of the Duke fans on this show? Yes or no?
Did you say rest of the Duke fans?
The rest of North Carolina fans on this show. Yes or no?
Oh, wow. You done switched team. You done forgot your team. God damn, is that bad?
I'm trying to give you something to smile about.
No. I don't need nothing to smile at. Hey, I agree. I'm disappointed.
So then why you bent out of shape about the shit?
Oh no, I'm bent out of shape that the people that shouldn't talk get to talk now. Mitchell set up the parameters early. He even asked you the question. Said, yo, if they make it further in the tournament, can Carolina fans talk? Y'all didn't do that.
Yes.
Y'all didn't meet none of the parameters. Y'all didn't make it further in the tournament.
It was a hypothetical question.
Hold on. A caveat to that, though, is I did say this to you, that because of all the shit you talked to them, which was rightfully said, let me just make that clear. You talking shit to every Carolina fan on this panel, in the chat, in America, in New Pakistan, wherever they are.
New Pakistan.
All right?
New Pakistan.
You have all the right to talk shit to them this year because you swept them in the regular season and you went further than them in the tournament. However, I did say to you, with all the shit that you talk, that if Duke does not win the championship, they're gonna come for you. And you were
of course. They have no honor. I understand. They have no honor. They got to piggyback on another
no
team.
Honor?
There's no honor. There's no honor.
At all.
Wait a minute.
There's no honor.
No honor,
man.
Hold on.
Ain't no honor.
Hold on, real quick. In actuality, me personally, could come at you any way I want because you're the one who said that Duke was winning it hands down and Florida was definitely not winning it. And all I say to you is this: how's that working out for you, sir?
Oh, enjoy your third title. We got.
It doesn't matter. Don't quantify.
See, shit talking. That's what I'm talking about.
And
don't be mad when people talk.
Hey, no, Mitchell, you don't get to dictate shit to me. I get to be the Cowboy fan in this situation because we got more titles.
That is,
we got more titles.
Yeah. Okay, then. So how the fuck can I talk shit to you then? And I got more titles than you.
Shut the fuck up.
That's my point.
Nobody asked you. Nobody asked you.
You only take it personal.
You know why? Because we beat you 3 times.
Because
we beat you 3 times this year.
Hey, bro,
we beat you 3 times this year.
Bro, you made a great point.
We literally embarrassed you every time we saw you on the floor.
First of all, you didn't embarrass nobody. So stop putting a narrative.
How do we not? How we not?
What is an embarrassing?
Wait. The last.
What is an embarrassing loss to you? What do you consider an
embarrassing loss? Is when the other team takes 2 of their best players, don't play them, and they still beat you.
They know I can mute them both, right? They know that, right?
Pretty sure.
All right.
When the other team takes 2 of their best players,
and let me enforce that. Let me enforce that mute on everybody. Hold on, just know this: we did what you couldn't do. You can quantify it all you want. We beat Houston. But what I love that you finally admitted how casual you really are. You said you were the Dallas Cowboy fan. You could be the Dallas Cowboy fan. You could have 9,000 titles. I don't give a shit. 2025 just happened. Fan. Guess what you aren't? The national title winner. That belongs to the Florida Gators, baby. Chomp. There you go.
I mean, your coach still looks like a 3-year-old.
Oh my, he does. He looks like a pedophile.
Wait, you said what?
No.
You said a what?
Yo, that coach is weirdo, dude. I'm sorry.
James Franco?
It's always 7 against 1. It's just constantly.
Because you don't shut up.
You're not even our rival. You're not even our rival, man. I gotta defend my team against you.
You damn scared because you ran your fucking mouth and you were wrong.
Yeah, because we won. Because we beat. I didn't run my mouth to Florida. I didn't even think y'all were gonna be there.
I'm gonna stand on what I said. I'm gonna stand on what I said.
We did. You didn't. Sit down. Thank you.
Yo, Jared,
Reese, I'm going to be honest.
Whatever.
Reese, Duke is the 49ers of college basketball, not Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, give yourself a little bit more respect than that.
Yo, Jared, I'm gonna stand on what I said, and what I said was facts, and it showed me that women's NCAA tournament had a lot more jumping off the page than the men's did. So
I think
I don't even believe that. I don't even believe that. No.
I don't know. So, Drew, I think the earlier rounds of the girls' tournament was way better than the early rounds of the men's. But the later rounds of the men's.
The men's final
but we're
four
only listen. I'm sorry. The Elite Eight men's was not better than the Elite Eight women's. You had a team.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. But
you had a team that had no Juju Watkins, show that they can keep up, and they was people were talking about they had no chance against that team, bro. They showed that they can stay in the water without their star player.
Well, first of all, shout out to the UConn women for winning their 400.
Oh yeah, Paige Beck is clear as Cooper flag.
National player of the year, but okay, freshman. Oh my God! I can't.
I was capping. I don't even believe that. I don't even believe that. I was just.
I'm about to say I can't.
Shout out to Paige.
I'm about to say so. I can't wait till RJ Davis is in China next year.
Shout out to Paige.
I know how y'all are. Y'all don't care once they leave the program. I got you.
Reese,
I got you.
Honestly, do not know the answer to this question. Plus, I want your opinion on something. How many points did Cooper wind up with Saturday night?
17.
17. Okay.
15, 17. 15,
with
17.
that. Now, I mean, that shot was a little erratic. I mean, I think you can admit that as well. I mean, you've probably seen it by now. I don't.
No, he should have made the shot. He should have made the shot.
I don't think it hurts his stock.
It definitely gonna hurt his stock. He's more number one. Yeah, no, hell no.
Like I said, he's short
again.
On it,
it has us questioning Shire because you cannot be up by 10, 15 points in a game and let a team come back like that. We're supposed to be known for defense. Don't let that happen.
Yeah. Was that a similar loss like
Billy,
the Falcons and the Patriots? So we're like, just say they just held the ball.
I think we should have went 4 quarters. I would have done the Carolina thing, win 4 quarters. I don't understand how we lead the whole game, but the last 50 seconds and lose the game. Oh, every minute of the game we would lead.
I think that foul at like a minute and something took the air out of your balloon. I see where people are saying, oh, they gave Houston that foul, but if you look at it from the opposite angle, from where the ref was looking, like he had his arm hooked.
I agree. There's no excuse.
Still pulling back, even if you were pushed off of balance from him, pushed off balance by him flailing his arm. If he would have just let his arms up, that would have clearly been an offensive, violation. But
I'm saying, but Florida's the national champion. I'm saying again, there's no excuses. We shouldn't have lost that game, and it is what it is, man. They choked. It's a disappointment, and that's what it is.
So, Florida, bro, I want to ask you a question. Oh, I'm sorry, Belly. You go, and then, bro, I got a question for you.
Answer your question that you asked, Reese. He actually had 27 points.
He had 20. Shit, I thought he had 17.
But he shot 8 for 19.
Yeah, it wasn't a good shooting night for him.
That wasn't a great shooting night. But.
No.
Bro, you and I talked about this earlier today when we spoke. And again, I mean, every team is different. Every coach is different. I don't know. But would have you not gone? They had 13 seconds on the clock last night, Houston. Would you not drive the lane to try to draw a foul? Gets in a line?
They don't do that stuff in now college basketball. They don't even hit free throws.
Well, not only that, but I just think that again, the defense played very well. Everybody's just making it seem as if, because they got a plan to go do something, they can accomplish it. If you look at how they were constantly trying to drive the lane and always had to alter a shot or always had to just force a shot just to beat the shot clock, especially in those last 3-4 minutes, they couldn't get a basket, which is why y'all got back into the game, because what was it, like 14 minutes left. You're down, excuse me, Florida's down, what, 13, 14 points?
12. We were down by 12.
You
Yeah.
know, it's still double digits, right? And it seemed like they went on a streak after they missed a layup, or I believe it was like a, altered shot. They shot like three straight threes, both teams. They just started shooting threes. And Calvin
Right.
Sampson's the coach is over there saying, what are y'all doing? We only got one timeout left. So he couldn't even stop the game
Right.
to try to get them to say, hey, listen, go to the rack, go your way into the rack to get some calls going because both of y'all were in foul trouble.
Right.
The big man, I forget his name, the kid from
Tuffler.
no, from Houston.
Yeah, Tuffler, the one who fouled out.
No, not the one that fouled out. The
Number
one that
5.
You're talking about
Number
Francis.
5.
Francis.
He ended up getting 4 fouls, and it was because Florida kept going to the rack. Even though they were not making a shot, even though they were not necessarily getting, the shot that they wanted in the paint, they were still forcing him to play defense. Say what you want about the calls. So I just think the defense just played a lot better and on both sides. And just fortunate for y'all, that shit worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
Florida.
you sit there and you go 12 for 50 between both teams from 3.
There were a lot of bad chuck shots on both ends.
Yeah, no,
And I think what changed the pace of the game for me and what I was watching in that later half of the second, later portion of the second half, that double pick and roll that they were running at the free throw line, and Houston kept like shooting, it kept rolling the big onto the guard coming off the double pick, whether it was a handoff or just him going through 2 picks. That's what put their bigs into a bind. That was allowing the dribble penetration to stop, curl back to the opposite direction behind another pick. And even I said it too. The kid from Florida, was Condon. Condon.
The
footwork.
His footwork was nasty. Like he was like, and granted, like you said, he wasn't making a lot of the shots. He even had one shot that was blocked by the kid that we were just talking about. Like he had him on the drop step. It was just by the time he got his hand up, homeboy from Houston, fingertips was on the basketball. It was a block shot. So like they were applying that pressure to the paint, and especially with your guard having an off night, like everyone thought.
Richard stepped up. He in Clayton's absence.
Yeah.
I mean, it was crazy. But I mean, in the first half of the game, Houston was the old fly slamma jamma. I mean, they were all over the place, man. Hey, we couldn't stop them if we fucking tried. But it was great, man. I I'm happy for my boys. It was a really good season. We played really well. I mean, I thought our toughest battle was going to be Auburn because it was the 3rd time we've played them this year. But Houston's defense, I mean, holy crap, but they're losing. We were talking to Stitch last night. Shout out to my man Stitch. They're losing a lot of players.
They're losing 7 from their 10-man rotation.
Yeah. So I think the landscape is going to be different. I mean, we're losing Clayton. We're losing about 3 guys. Obviously Condon. Well, it depends who stays and goes. I mean, it is obviously undetermined as of this moment. But
that 7-8 rookie that y'all could sit there and put in next year, or freshman that you could put in next year.
Hey, when I thought we were going to definitely lose the game outside of when I texted you, Billy, was when old boy slammed the ball, went for that, and he got the technical late in the game. I was just like, come on, man, you gotta put your head in the game, brother. But no, shout out to the Gators. My wife was excited. She's a Gator alumni and was very excited about the game last night. And she actually got emails from the school today. They're having some school celebration that she was invited to. So,
go Gators!
Hey Mitchell, we did get a victory today though. I just wanted a special shout out to my neighbor Andy and Aaron. I think you know them, right?
I think so.
My next door neighbor Andy and Aaron. Their daughter Brooke, who's a senior at Porter Ridge this year, graduated, just found out she's getting into the University of Duke.
Congratulations, man.
Congratulations to Brooke. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Hey, she got accepted at Carolina, but they thought she was going to Carolina, but then she got the Duke thing. She said, sorry, Dad. And that's the biggest, another Carolina fan right next to me. So he has a flag in his yard saying, my senior is going to Duke.
That's tough.
Hey, you know, so we had one casual kid. Does he have any more kids? I'm only kidding.
Casual kid.
Yeah.
Casual kid is
Oh,
crazy.
that's awesome. That's a great free. It's a hard school.
No, it's great, man. Hey, yeah. I think only 2 Charlotte kids are getting into Duke this year.
This year, yeah.
Wow.
It's tough. It's a tough school to get into. Great academics, great programs over there. So shout out to Brooke, right?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Shout out to Brooke, man. Shout out to Brooke.
Shout out, bro.
But yeah, man. So that's into the 2025 national championship season of the Florida Gators. Hopefully, a Sports Illustrated book or video will be coming out here soon. You know, go ahead and cop it, man. You can kind of check out the journey. Waiting on Wes to join. Once he joins, we'll go ahead and start we'll restart up the draft. When Wes gets here. Really calm on the free agency front, but I do have a few questions for you guys, and this seems to be the big topic going in right now. I mean, we got 2 weeks before the draft actually happens, and there's obviously we don't know. We're junior Mel Kuypers, you know. We don't know. Like, I mean, he doesn't know shit either. But
put some respect on my name, bro. Stop! Don't disrespect me like that.
My bad.
You call me Dan Orlovsky, but you are not about to call me no
Dan Orlovskys. We're many Dan Orlovskys over here. But I want to say this. I mean, we were talking about this earlier tonight in a on TikTok and J Dub's live. Again, shout out to J Dub, who was up here last week. Appreciate you, brother. We'll have you back up here again here soon. My thing is this. We don't know what the Titans are going to do. They're a terrible ran organization, as they've proven for years. So where we think they're going to take Cam Ward, we don't know if it happens.
I'm willing to bet, though. I'm willing to bet.
I mean, it's probably a great bet
to
place, right? But you know as well as I do the unknown, right? And then the king of the unknowns in the number 2 pick with the Browns. You know, we believe that they should go Abdul Carter, right? I mean, that's the national consensus. However, I personally have thrown in, and if you're a fan of the show, you know we do this every year, and we usually do this around this time, right? We pick a bold prediction, right? So I'm going to go around the room. I'll give my bold prediction last. I'm going to start with Drew. We'll go around the room. Drew, I want to ask you. Just give me a bold prediction of something that happens on draft night that alters draft night. A trade, something like that. You know, someone not picking somebody that they should pick. What do you got?
No quarterbacks get picked in the first 5.
I like that. Belly, can you write this stuff down?
Yeah, give me a second.
All right. Drew got
don't use any Twinkie cream to write
please.
that.
Yeah, and
Twinkie
cream?
Or cheese it dust. Cheese it dust.
Pause.
As a follow-up question, Reese, do you mind? Belly, when you are devouring the Cheez-Its, which flavor are we going with, bro? Are you
White cheddar.
White cheddar.
I knew it.
White cheddar.
Man.
You look like a white cheddar
guy.
He's like, I'm telling you, that's Malibu's most wanted right there, bro.
All right, my dark horse would have been the extra burnt.
See, I was going extra toasted. I think he looks like an extra
toasted. Excuse me, extra toasted.
All right, Reese, give me your bold prediction that you think is going to happen on draft night that could potentially alter the draft.
4 quarterbacks go in the first round. Now I think that.
Okay, so Drew is going with no quarterbacks in the first 5.
In the top 5. in the first
They're
5
going
picks.
with four that be picked in the first round.
I think they just invited Jalen Milrose to come to it. That means he might have a promise, and he accepted. He might have a promise to go in the first round.
Okay. Bro.
So. When we've talked about trades already, we've talked about these guys just mentioned quarterbacks. So I'll say somebody in the top 3 picks is trading out. Somebody in the top 3 picks is not going to pick at that pick, and they're going to trade out. Where they go, I would say they're probably going no lower than 6 or 7 with the Jets and the Raiders, respectfully. And I don't want to drag it out, but this number 2 pick is probably going to be the most confusing pick because, there is a multitude of players that they could take that would make them better, if you will, right? And then again, what the fuck are they doing at quarterback? So I was saying Shador, right? I'm thinking it, but it's like I don't think so, bro. Because the way
I
everybody's
don't think he's a
talking,
good fit there. I don't think he's a good
right?
fit for you.
So maybe they're the team to trade out that pick. Maybe they're looking at it saying maybe we can double fall back and get something special. I doubt if the Titans are that team. The Giants, I could potentially see them, depending on if they're steadfast on um the defensive end or Travis Hunter. If they're steadfast on one of them, I don't see them trading out. But one of them is going to probably trade out that pick. That's the bold prediction.
All right, Snow, what you got?
Shador Sanders getting drafted number 1.
Wow.
That makes me want to throw up.
That is beyond bold right there, too, young fella.
He just canceled all workouts with him, bro. Yeah, don't have to cancel the
All right,
workout.
Belly, what you got?
Shador drops to the Saints at 8.
That's not bad. Saints are not at 8 though.
Carolina's
9.
at
9. Yeah, Carolina's at 8.
9. My bad. 9.
That's cool.
Casual. And you know why I said that.
I know why you said.
Right. You know why I said
Ben
that.
Carroll is a bust in the NBA. Ben Carroll is a bust in the NBA.
Yeah, so something funny that somebody said that we call Ryan a casual on the show. So
Right.
I had to make it, I had to make it come true.
All right, Curbs, what you got? What you got?
Will Campbell is picked within the last 4 picks of the first round.
You think he drops that far?
Yeah, his arm length is a big deal. So
now, and Curbs, I know we had this conversation about him. That's not bad, right? So if you think about who the last 4 teams are, those last 4 teams could definitely pick up. I think 3 out of those 4 teams can definitely pick up an O-line guy. And Curbs doesn't like project linemen.
KC.
He can fill into a space on a injury base, or Washington has one of the last 4 picks in the first round, right?
Washington. Yep, Washington.
Please go to Washington and be a tackle. Please do it.
Right.
We'll wreck Jaden Daniels.
I'm just saying, right?
I think Buffalo's going defense, though. I really think Buffalo's going defense.
Right. So, like I said, and then not for nothing, Curbs, you guys have the 31st?
32nd.
32nd? Yo, bro, listen.
Hey, they can go online. They could.
You guys have, the Eagles have shown, and we had this conversation when Kelsey left and talking about his replacement and everyone not being, he's not Kelsey, he's not going to do anything, that O-line is going to be shit. That O-line showed that O-line room showed enough that they can build off of Kelsey with him. That might be a spot for you guys. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I would love Will Campbell to be an Eagle, but he's going to be a guard. He's not going to be a tackle.
No. Don't Roseman has like he has standards what he wants. He wants 34-inch arms.
When it comes to linemen, it's strictly up to Stoutland.
Okay.
That's a Stoutland call. They've been letting him make them calls for the last 10 years. So
Okay. Okay.
You lost Snow. I'm going with this is my prediction. I think that the Dallas Cowboys will send Dakota Prescott to the Browns for the number 2 pick. And then the Cowboys, although they just signed Joe Milton, will sign Shador. Will draft Shador at the number 2 pick. It makes
Please
him
do. Then
happy.
I can hate him even longer.
Right. It makes him happy. It makes his daddy happy.
Are they keeping 14 too, though? They
Yeah.
keeping them. Are they keeping 14?
No, I think they.
Oh,
No.
I think
So
you have to swap it.
have to swap the picks.
You got. I think you give them. Dallas gives them Dak and their 14th pick, and they get the 2nd pick.
So
I
let's
wait a minute.
I think they'll have to give up more than that.
yeah, they'll give
Okay.
them more. But all right, so let's just stay
Yeah,
right
Cleveland
there, right?
has to give up something more. Yeah.
So
just
all
a
right.
second.
So we don't like hypotheticals, but that's something. Just going off of that, right? That happens. Let's say they go Dak and their first for Cleveland's first, right? That's just a bigger portion of the trade. Who's at 14 that fits a need for Cleveland outside of quarterback?
Matthew Golden, one of the wide receivers. Luther
Okay.
Burton.
Luther Burton.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. So that's 2 wide receiver guys. Now, I think it's
O-line.
fair to say that they need O-line, right? Like
Yep.
The safety out of
safety out of who?
the safety out of South Carolina.
Who's that?
Moore.
I don't think they need safety help.
I don't think they'll go second.
I think Dallas needs to address running back too. I think they need to address running back as well.
Oh, and then that's another one. Cleveland can get a running back. They might want because they got to replace Nick Chubb.
So I saw a trade. My fault, Ryan. I saw a draft that the guy did that he traded. He made a trade with Cleveland and the Cowboys.
Okay.
But he didn't put Dak in it. It was just trade for trade of pick, right? He had Cleveland moving back with Dallas and them taking Genty at that spot.
That's awesome.
I think
I can see that.
I don't think there's anywhere where Genty doesn't go at 6.
No, me either.
But Drew, with what you're saying, so the basis of the trade, right? You know, obviously Cleveland's going to have to send something else. Okay. Question is, are they going to want to take from the 14 picks that they have this year? Or are they moving off something next year? Because that's the other parameter to it, though. If you see them move off of one of those picks, you know, they're going to go, arguably, in my opinion, best available right there to fit their needs.
And then who's available at 14?
At 14, probably more than likely Booker, which they need another O-lineman.
But their interior O-line's good. Like, I don't.
They're getting old though. I think Batonio has one more year.
And
they're getting old. Batonio has one more year.
Across the line, it's.
Well, again, I definitely think, you know, it's going to be good. I think there's going to be a lot of movement personally. But again, if you want to join us here on the No Man Fantasy Sports Podcast on draft night, we are looking for representatives from each team. Obviously, we have a Chicago Bears. We have Carolina Panthers. We have the Jets. We have the Bills. We have the Eagles. We have the Bengals. We have the Raiders. We have the 49ers confirmed. We have the Texans confirmed.
Chiefs.
We have the Chiefs confirmed. We have the Patriots confirmed.
Colts.
What?
The Colts confirmed. We have the Steelers confirmed as well.
49ers?
Yeah, we got the 49ers confirmed.
Ravens.
Oh, we got
Raiders.
the Broncos. We got the Ravens. Shout out to my man Bags. He's going to join us. He said he's going to jump up on here on the panel with us.
Oh shit,
That'll be
fun. But yeah, so again, you want to join the panel? Just hit us up. Hit me up. Hit anyone you see on any one of these guys on the panel you see on TikTok.
Hey, didn't Swag say he would come on?
Who?
Didn't Swag say he'd come up for the Packers?
Yeah, for the Packers.
Swag did say we got the Packers, so we got Swag as well. We got a good amount, and we do it the same way we do it every year. It's your pick, you get the spotlight. We ask you questions, you tell us who you want. Once the pick is made, we talk a little bit about it. We move on to the next person. Have some fun. Well, Kelly, you're the only 49ers person that matters, Kelly. And if you want to come up on the camera, Kelly, you just say the word and the invite is yours. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we were thinking about you, Kelly, when we said that. So
You got someone joining, just want to bring them up,
Wait, it's not Wes.
Oh, hey, it's my niece. It's my niece.
Oops.
Gotcha.
It's my niece. Hey, sweetheart.
Hi.
How are you?
Psych your
Good.
mind.
How are you?
I'm great.
I love the dreads.
Oh, thank you. I got them done today. Oh, I fixed
I
it.
see it. I
Dad.
see it.
Two
I
tones
see
is
it.
lit.
I seen it.
How do I click out of this thing?
Tell your daddy's still a sucker.
I will.
Ejectocito, cuz.
Hey, don't you ever talk to my niece like that again.
No, she understood.
I fixed it.
Where's he at? There he goes.
Yeah.
Hi, Reese.
You know what happens as soon as I see your car, right? you might look at him. I see your car. You done,
Yeah.
brother.
I'm not gonna hold you. You just incriminated yourself, bro.
Don't care. Don't care.
Robbing the bank with no mask.
No man.
That's exactly right.
Using my
Put
whole
the
name.
money in the bag.
Well,
His whole name.
It's very possible because next week's a busy week. You got my birthday. Shout out to me. I'll be
Shout out.
Jared, say it. Just so
52% loaded.
I'll be 52% loaded next
Yo,
Thursday.
put that in the Discord.
Yeah. Okay. So here you go, everybody.
That's better than saying
I'm gonna promote something for Jared. If you know, when you come into the Discord, and you've been there for some time, you go through name changes, right? Sometimes on your own fruition, sometimes not. Sometimes you wake up in the morning and your name is different, thanks to Jared. So Jared had pointed out Saturday. Well, no, was it yesterday?
It was yesterday.
It was yesterday. He pointed out that I have never had a name change, and so Jared is putting together a poll where everyone could vote for what my name in the Discord will be.
Right now, Mitch Hernandez is in the front running. Like
Mitch-
that's it.
Because I'd be killing it, so it is what it is, bro.
Oh no, Mitch. So Mitch, I changed my name from Old Cooter Claw to Naked Batman, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
Mitch
Jared.
needs his name changed.
I mean, mine's is pretty lit. I'm not even gonna hold you.
So
Yeah, don't say it. Don't
It's
say it.
play on words.
Okay. Yeah, don't say it.
And
Don't say it. We got kids close to the show. Yeah,
we're gonna be going through a name change here soon as well.
I'm
Red
cool
Rose
about
back in the Discord. He's gonna get a name change as well. Wes, if Wes shows up more in the Discord, he's gonna get a name change as well. So it's just
Wes ain't coming back.
and Snow. If Snow decides to pop in the Discord, hang out with us.
It's been a while.
But no, next week, like I said, it's my birthday, and then next Saturday and Sunday, and Friday night, and Saturday and Sunday is WrestleMania.
Dry.
So,
no,
that's the week after. So Reese, I'm just saying, I'm not confirming anything, but there's a very high possibility that Wes will be at my house Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
And there's a very high possibility
Damn, man, you
that
snitching,
his
bro?
car might get
What the-
sideswiped. Might get side. I don't know. It might be
now
a semi
you say
truck.
I'm his lawyer, so we'll be suing you, punk ass.
Oh wait, you don't know. It might be a semi truck. I don't know. Something might
You've
just-
incited violence.
It might be something. Something
You're
might just
inciting
slip
violence. This is not a good look for you.
Yeah, I mean, listen, just because Duke couldn't get the job done doesn't mean you got to be mad to Wes.
Nah. West
Wes,
didn't
is
have
there
to show
anything
up.
that you would like to say?
West never goes to Discord, but all of a sudden, little laughing boy.
Encouraged to be there.
Look at see that.
Well, look, I'm not going to throw shade at Wes, but yeah, I am. Fuck that. It took him 10 minutes to get into the disco because he couldn't figure it out, you know. So
I was in there. He wanted me to be the voice. I was like, nah. I like Bro and Reese arguing.
it was
I
classic.
just sitting there as a bystander.
It was classic. It was a good time. It was a good time, man. So, all right. So, where did we leave off? What pick did we leave off in the draft last week?
Was it 10?
I think 10.
10. All right. So
can I get a recap? What do we have?
I thought we were at like 11.
We weren't at 10. We were
yeah, I think we got past. I think we got to like 11, 12 maybe.
We were
Zaydub said y'all got to the Cowboys pick but never made the pick.
Yeah.
All right.
Like
so
12.
Belly, I'm going to need you to take care of the Twitch chat, if you don't mind. Can I get someone?
Yes, we left off on the Dolphins. We did pick for the Cowboys. The Cowboys took a wide receiver. Left off on.
See, all right, 15.
Jared, how do I do this thing again now?
What do you mean?
How do I start this? Just
select all.
You know, see, okay, all right.
Select all.
See the thing where it says all, you click that. Oh my God.
Up, over to you. There you go. Good boy.
Shut up. All right, so fuck you, Drew. Who went number one?
Cam Ward.
Okay.
All right. Who went number two?
Abdul Carter.
Abdul Carter. Yeah.
Y'all kept it chalk, right? Okay, so y'all went chalk.
Who went number three?
Travis Hunter.
4.
Didn't you guys go Will Campbell here?
No, it was
Did you go Tet?
No, Tet dropped.
No, Tet dropped. It was
Tet dropped to the Panthers.
Yep.
Who the fuck was it? The lineman, the defensive lineman from Michigan.
Mason
Graham.
Y'all went Mason Graham? Oh, I don't know. That's all.
Number 6.
No, 5.
5.
I'm sorry.
Jacksonville. Who the fuck did we pick?
Did you go Will Campbell? Was it offensive lineman? No, it wasn't.
We went wide receiver here.
Yeah, it was wide receiver, matter of fact.
It might have been Tet.
No, Tet went to the Panthers.
Yeah, he went to Carolina.
Who made that pick? Wait. Who made that pick?
We all did collectively. Luther Burton?
That's not gonna happen.
Nah, I don't know. What? Wait. Wow. Who was supposed to say this?
Well, you know what? Let's just go from here.
Oh no, you guys. We went Malachi Starks here.
Malachi Starks. Okay.
Safety? That? Oh God.
6 we went Genty.
That could happen.
Belly, who'd we go with 7? Oh, you weren't even here. Who'd we go with 7?
It should have been Mimbu.
I said the whole lineman. Yeah.
I think Mimbu.
9. Who'd we go with the Saints?
I don't think we're going
to Tet with the Panthers.
I don't think Tet is going to the Panthers.
We going the linebacker?
Yeah, I think they're going with the linebacker. I think they're going Jalen Walker.
I think we picked a receiver there.
All right, well, let's go Tet. Let's go Tet because I think that's what we did go. So let's start it here, and we'll go down the line. Belly.
Yeah.
You are the 9th pick. You are the Saints right now. Who are you going with?
I'm gonna go Mike Green here.
All right, so he went Mike Green. He went Ed. Talk to me, guys. What is that something that will help the Saints, or is it a waste of their pick?
What about them? Do what? But it's a bill for the future. But it's not going to help them this year. Yeah, it's just a bill for the future.
Okay. Reed, Drew, you're on the clock with the Bears.
So I initially had Stewart here for this pick.
Shamar Stewart.
I think we went O-line on this one.
Jamar?
But in the mock that I did, I had Shamar going there.
Oh, okay. So you picked Shamar.
All right. 49ers, Snow. Who do the 49ers go with this pick? 11th pick in the draft.
Oh no. I guess I'll go with Will Johnson.
Okay. Everyone liked that pick. I think Will Johnson's a steal at 11. The kid is, I think the kid's gonna have a career. Just my opinion. I think
he's going to have a hell of a career. However, the San Francisco 49ers need to figure out more than one offensive lineman. They have to draft an offensive lineman. If they draft anything other than a lineman, I just don't see how they can talk about they're going to compete or be better in a division where the Philadelphia Eagles, or excuse me, where a conference where Philadelphia, they probably will see if they do make the playoffs. So, I mean, he is a great player. So, I just think they need line help.
I mean, they're gonna have to worry about the pass rush in that division.
Yeah. Hey Wes, give me the number 12 pick with the Cowboys.
I'm saying they're going to take a running back. I don't know if do we say the Carolina guy?
No, he's still there.
Hampton.
But I think I don't know Jerry Jones, man.
Yeah, I don't think he's going that out.
He's going to go receiver.
Yeah, I agree.
Who are you taking, Wes?
Texas guy, and then Luther. But I think Luther's dropped, so I think
Tyler Warren. Maybe they take a tight end. I don't know if they got a tight end.
Tell me who you're picking.
They got Ferg.
Wes, is that who you're going with, Warren?
I want to go receiver, but y'all give him Warren.
It's not your draft. This is the mock also means fast in Latin.
Sorry, my bad. Trying to help them out.
Jared, give me what the Dolphins do at 13, sir.
God dang it, Nick. Can you guard the 3? God dang.
Nah.
Give him Jahad Barron.
Cornerback?
Yeah.
Bro, give me the Colts at 14.
This is why I would have put Tyler
Warren. Need a tight end.
Yeah.
Loveland.
I would almost assume that. Yeah, but that's a little bit of a reach though for him.
Yeah, that's a large reach.
You know what I mean? So they need a tight end bad, but I mean, do they go with the safer pick with taking a guard on edge? It's not like their defense can't use an edge.
I mean, they did lose a edge guy. They traded us.
And they lost Okereke and their other outside linebackers, so they're short linebackers.
I mean, I think we're in all. I think the majority rules that we think Tyler's going at this spot.
Yeah, if Ty's still there, I think Ty Warren's going at this spot.
I think Starks is still there, right?
No, Starks is
gone.
Oh, he's gone already. So then they gotta go ahead. I mean, because I'm looking at the value pick. Go ahead.
Stino really likes the kid out of South Carolina here. If Warren isn't available. He's talked to me about that. Yeah, if
Warren is high for Emmett Ward, man, that's way too high.
I don't think it's high at all. The way his combine was.
I understand, but his tape is not as good as the combine.
Bro, who you picking?
Just pick James Pierce Jr.
Where's he at?
Definitely drop.
All right. Snow, give me the Atlanta Falcons pick at 15.
The move out of Atlanta. Who's the worst player we could pick? All right, anyway, let me be serious about it. Will Campbell. Got to protect your investment in Penix.
Reese, give me 15. 16. I'm sorry, the Cardinals.
To go Kenneth Grant, D tackle. D tackle.
Yo, Reese, that's exactly who I was looking at here.
I'm gonna go Jahad Campbell for my Bengals at 17 because we definitely need linebackers.
You pissed off Tampa Bay.
Give me Seattle at 18.
Mecca Ibuka.
Good pick, because I think they need wide receiver too. they definitely need wide
receiver. Kirby, give me Tampa Bay at 19.
Kid from Boston College.
As Haraki.
Bro, give me Denver at 20.
You gotta take the running back from North Carolina because
I agree, and I hate it.
You gotta take
great pick. Great pick.
I think I see Loveland going there.
Belly 21 Steelers.
All right, for the Steelers,
give it to him that quarterback. Give him that quarterback.
Has Shador even been picked yet? Yeah, this is Shador.
So I'm gonna go Kelvin Banks here.
The quarterback.
You're dirty.
You just be picking your own picks, man. Not what the team going.
Drew,
I love this mock draft.
The Chargers.
Pierce is already gone, and they do need. I'll say Loveland because they need a tight end.
That was a great fucking pick. Good pick, Drew. Good pick.
All right, Reese, Green Bay at 23.
For the first time, y'all done let Green Bay, a wide receiver, drop to Green Bay. For the first time in years, they'll take a first-round wide receiver. They're taking Matthew Golden.
They're going to add
on that team.
To that room?
I'm telling you, if they do that, they're cutting mad receivers.
Kirby, give me 24.
Well, I think Christian Watts is already off on the chopping block.
Walter Nolan.
Good pick. God damn, that's a good
Bro, give me Texans at 25.
They need a weapon
Texans
too.
need offensive line, man.
They need an offensive line badly.
Yeah.
I would probably go with because other people are gonna be reaching.
Who?
You know what I'm saying? Some of these guys are gonna be reaches. You can't just, Banks is gone already, correct? From Texas?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah. Zabel's gone already too, correct? He
no,
was
Zabel's
in that
there.
last draft.
Zabel's right there.
No, he's there now, but the last draft we drafted because Herb said it was a fucking reach. He was picked at like 11 or something like that. But Zabel from North Dakota State, the tackle.
Yeah, but this isn't, what pick is this? This is like in the 20s.
That's a big reach. I would say.
No. I was just saying that. Never mind.
Yeah. No, I get you. I think Simmons could fit there too.
Well, Drew, give me 26, the Rams.
We didn't pick Barron, right?
Nah, Barron's gone. He went to the
Dolphins. 13. Yeah, 13. Let's see.
Siobhan Ravel's still available though.
Scroll up.
Coming off injury. He's coming off a major injury, though, right?
No, stay towards the top. Yeah, Chevelle. I'm gonna go Simmons here.
Oh, you just
need a tackle.
Kansas City fan right there.
Snow, give me the Ravens pick at 27, sir.
Let me get Mikael Williams.
Wes, give me the Lions pick at 28, please.
Somebody on defense.
Give him a kicker.
And that's not even gonna happen right there because that kid is not dropping this far at all. Jalen Walker.
say Jalen Walker. I was like, and it just stood out to me. I'm looking at it. Damn, Georgia Jalen Walker, give him that. But if he's man, he should.
There's gonna be a gun charge being caught.
Yeah. he got a buried body somewhere if he dropped that far. He got a body.
All right, Reese, give me the Commanders at 29.
Oh, God, they made some great moves. They're gonna take a chance. I think.
The whole time you were talking about how Cincinnati are so.
Get him a cornerback, Trey Amos. To go with what to call it, Marshawn Lynch.
Bro, give me the Bills at 30.
That is insane to say Marshawn Lynch, but
I mean,
Lattimore.
Your boy's right there, bro.
Yeah, he is, bro. But I still think that because I don't think we're geniuses, and this is how the match gonna go. But in this draft, they have to take the safety from South Carolina. Just like his build is just better.
Mitch, you might be just better off typing in Nick.
Yeah, Nick.
Nick?
Yeah, because PFF hates him.
This guy right here?
Yep.
All right. Curbs, give me the Chiefs pick at 31. No, actually, I'm sorry. I'm going to leave you for 30.
Oh, man.
Sorry about that. So, Belly, give me the Chiefs pick at 31.
Scroll down a little bit.
They need O-line, I think.
They definitely do.
They need both O-line and D-line, but
I don't think they need. Well, they do, but not as much as O-line. Oh, that's a big. Well, it's your pick. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go Booker from Alabama here.
All right, Jared, give me the Eagles pick at 32.
Lamar from Georgia.
Seer for the Philadelphia Eagles of all time.
Wait, is Jared wearing a Penn State hat?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's been sporting that for like 2 months now.
I said that earlier, which made no sense, especially at this time.
Luther Burden.
See, this is what I'm talking about. The guys are just trying to rub it, pause. You want another receiver when you lost all type of defensive linemen. It doesn't mean that you don't have any, but you know damn well you could use a defensive lineman. And what it is, you want to play games with us and fucking draft another receiver. Get out of my face.
All right,
I'm saying it could save them money in the long run because that means they can get one of the other wide receivers.
I was trolling, Reese. I really
just replace Jahan Dotson,
So real quick, before we go over the picks that we made, I will be putting this up on TikTok, just so you know. So haters.
So let me say
about to get clown.
Let me say this now. Let me say this now. You're all casuals. All right, you're all casuals. You don't know ball.
My last draft, what I put up there on TikTok, I got over 1,300 views. So I'm just saying it was different.
I mean, listen, look, it is what it is. I'm just saying, but I'm just want to get it out the way now because all of the chatty. So shout out to the D1 chatty patties, the yapaholics.
D1 chatty patties.
Yeah, that's what I call them. D1 chatty patties.
Graduates from Phi Kappa Yappa.
Phi Kappa Yappa, Summa Cum Yappa, Yappa Dictorians. To all of those people, thank you. We appreciate you on TikTok.
Mitch, did you see my top 10 list I posted today on J-Dub's Live?
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
Shador, was it Travis?
It was Travis.
Travis.
Dylan. I'm gonna post because we got about another 20 minutes. So I want to pose some questions to you guys in regards to this. Right now, it's not so much about the draft itself, but it's more about again, just a question I'm going to ask you guys, and I want you all to answer this. Out of the top 5 picks that we have drafted, right? So Cam Ward, Abdul Carter, Travis Hunter, Malachi Starks. My question to you is this: who has the best first season statistically? Obviously,
5.
Out of those 5, Belly, you hit it first. What you got?
Mason Graham.
Okay, Reese.
Travis Hunter.
Right?
Hunter.
Drew.
Oh, you said Drew? Yeah, I couldn't hear
Well,
it. Yeah, I'm gonna agree. This just in, Luka just got ejected. I'm gonna agree with Reese on this one. I'm gonna say Travis.
Travis, bro.
I really agree with what this is, so I'll go. I guess I'll go with a real one. I'll go with Mason Graham.
Okay, Snowman.
Abdul Carter.
Okay, Wes.
Travis Hunter.
Curbs.
Yo, Snow, smart man. You got to remember, Abdul Carter's gonna be in the same defensive line as Myles Garrett.
Yep.
So he's gonna be literally on an island against tackles.
I mean, if they put Travis in the slot in that New England defense, bro.
Oh, Travis is in New York.
I mean, I'm sorry, in New York. In New York, he's gonna be taking away a lot of stuff.
Okay, I got a question. Who made the New England pick? If New England doesn't come out this draft with an offensive player, or it's either got to be.
Yeah, I think I think they go Will
There's
Campbell.
no way they take Mason Grant. Yeah, they can't.
I think they go Will Campbell, but.
All right, so my next question is: we have.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Let me answer the question because they spent so much money on D tackle.
Yeah, no,
free
they literally just signed Milton Williams and extended Barrymore. So
yeah, I just don't see Mason Graham going there.
But Barrymore got a lot of edge for them the past.
He doesn't play edge for them.
He's a
nose 3 technique.
He's a nose 3. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, I can't see them going Mason Graham and then not getting a quarterback any weapons or any protection. That's malpractice at that point.
All right. So my next question to you guys then is that we all have a pick in the first round, our teams. Bro, I'm gonna go to you first. You guys have the 30th pick, and in this draft you took Nick. But again, I want to say I posed this question before. If you were able to direct this draft, right? Who would you like to see to fall to the Bills with that need that the Bills need more than anything? Who is that guy?
Grant, the other tackle from Michigan.
Okay.
I just think, because I don't think that either of the edge guys are really going to have. I mean, doesn't mean these guys are going to be bums, but I just don't think the volume is going to be there in Buffalo. They're already going to be behind the wheel. A guy that's an edge that comes in, he has to really outperform Gregory Rousseau in practice. He has to outshine AJ Epinesa in practice just to get on the field, where it's at the D tackle, he really could just start as long as he's putting in the effort. And that's been a problem for the Bills defense, which has been the run defense. It hasn't necessarily been the outside, even though they could use some help there. If they don't find a way to stop the run going forward, and you start by stopping the run by building in the trenches. So if they don't find a way to do that, it's going to be bad. That's why I think that even if the draft, and I don't mean to drag it, but even if the draft goes the way that some of people have it going, where all those guys are off the board, the Bills are not going to take a corner or a safety in the first round. They're better off falling back in the draft to try to get more capital to find other guys that they could potentially put on the roster. So
and we've seen as of last year that the Bills are not afraid to make trades late in the draft.
right. So
yeah. Reese and Snow. Question. You guys are sitting at the 8th pick. So there's a lot of guys that could fall to you based on what's done 1 through 7, right? Whether it be trades, whether it be Browns doing Brown things and, making garbage picks and leaving certain guys out there. So if you had your way, Reese, I'll start with you. Who would you pick first? Who would you pick?
If I had my way out of anybody to just draft?
Right. You have the 8th pick. If there's anyone that could fall to you.
Abdul Carter. It's not even a question.
Okay. It is a question. I asked it to you.
I understand. Yeah.
Snow.
I'm saying they will run that. If Abdul Carter is there, they will run that card up so fast.
Okay, so Snow, before you go, I want to touch upon that for a second.
All right.
Awesome.
So is there a way, guys, seriously, is there a way that Abdul Carter could fall to the number 8 spot to the Panthers? Yes or no?
He would have to do an armed robbery before the draft.
Answer. Don't answer. Is everybody else, because they're the unbiased Panther fans, because obviously if you get Abdul Carter, he's great.
Yeah.
Do you see to everyone else, do you see there being any way besides Panthers trading to get that pick? Drew, you
literally, Mitch, we would need a Laramie Tunsil incident again.
Yeah.
Laramie Tunsil was projected to be the number 2 overall pick and dropped to 8 or 9.
He was the one with the gas mask, right? He was the gas mask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see it.
That's a scandal.
I mean, outside of a scandal, I don't think teams are comfortable enough with the small bit of showing that he potentially has, especially coming with this injury going into the draft, keeping him out of the combine. I don't think he had a pro day, did he? Didn't do any.
No.
Right. So
that's all. I can see injury.
I think, and like I said in the live, that injury can lead to so much more. That stress fracture can turn into a complete break, which sidelines him from not just a couple of weeks of leading into the preseason, but a couple of months into the season, which is you're going to burn a high valued pick. And if he's going to a guy like the Cardinals, I mean, not the Browns, excuse me, and Miles, everyone's saying the reason why Miles took the money and stayed there was because they offered, they're going to use the pick to get him some assistance on that defensive line. You're looking at a sticky situation there in Cleveland. So
I saw that argument in J-Dub, and I don't believe that they said, "Oh, we'll just get you another defender." No, I think Miles has been mad about the quarterback situation for a long time.
What if I threw this at you guys?
Yeah.
What if the Panthers fucked around and sent their number 8 pick, right?
Wait, you got say it again? You said we did
the Panthers. The Panthers.
What if we fucked around?
Take their 8th pick. Hear me out. Send it to the Jets for Garrett Wilson, who has 2 years left on his contract. Swap.
I don't know, because you still got to pay Garrett Wilson, and that's my problem.
Yeah. And that's the next thing. Yeah, we got to pay him after that. 2 years, you got to pay him. And probably next year.
No, because y'all can still pick up his 5th-year option and then wait.
Right. You got to pay him after that.
After that. It's like 2 years.
I'd rather just draft Tech at 8.
Garrett Wilson better than the receivers coming.
Yeah, I think so. But then you got to pay Icky next year too.
I just don't. He's got this year, and then next year you could pick up his option. And then next year you could pick up his option.
And you can.
Are you offering the pick? Are you offering it for the 8th pick?
Think you would have to?
Wait.
I mean, I don't think it would, but I mean,
Reese, he eats crackers. He does not work for the Jets.
That's what I'm saying. But he trying to convince us. I'm not sitting there like, what the hell are you doing?
Crazy.
Well, because Belly Because that, Belly, would that not give you? Because if I'm a Jets fan, I want that. You get the 7th and 8th pick.
Yeah. People, okay, so look at it like this. Like,
wait, you 7th and 8th pick? I thought it was a pick swap.
Yeah, I thought the pick swap was.
I thought I'm sorry. That's right. That's right. Yeah, no.
That's the case. Oh yeah, we drug
not a
test
pick swap,
everybody.
not a pick swap. You get you.
No,
you
he
guys,
just wants to for the wide receiver, giving them the 8th pick, and
you
I'm trying
guys
to see.
right. You guys give the Jets the 8th pick,
and they give us Garrett Wilson.
You get Garrett Wilson.
I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't think I'm trading my 8th
y'all,
pick.
if that happens, y'all need to pack up now and move to Oklahoma, bro, because that is crazy.
Bro, I'd take that.
When was the last receiver to get that high of a pick in a trade? When was the last? And we're not talking about Jamar Chase or Jettis. We're talking about. I like Garrett Wilson, but I'm not giving up the 8th pick just like that.
I'll take
Might as well draft Tech.
All right, I'm going to go now to the other side of the spectrum. Jared, your Eagles have the 32nd pick, right? Last pick in the first round.
Yeah.
On this draft, we went Luther Burton, which is a great pick. I mean, it definitely. I mean, you have a good wide receiving room already. I think this obviously makes it better. But again, because I'm going to use the trade with you. If you were to trade, where would optimally a Eagles fan would like to land and get the pick of your choice? Where do you think that would be, and who would that pick be?
Just because these guys might drop James Pierce and Will Campbell to like 25, 24.
Okay, so you'd go down about 7 to.
Yeah, I'm not moving like 10 spots up in the draft. Hell no.
Okay.
Yeah, but Jared, let me ask you this question. I think you, Buffalo, and all y'all in the prime spot for one of those teams that don't take Shador, that need a quarterback like Cleveland and them, to call you draft night and say, hey, we want the 5th year option. We're going to get Milroe or Dart. What will it take? Will you make that trade to get out of the first round?
Well, it's Cleveland calling. I want like.
They got 33, so it's the next pick for y'all, 33, and then they got 39 too, I think.
Yeah, I want Greg Newsome. Yeah.
Oh, you would take Greg Newsome too? Okay.
Yeah, I want Greg Newsome.
So, Jarrett, do you think a guy like Nolan can fall to that spot?
Yeah, but I wouldn't move up for him.
No, I know. I'm just saying at 32.
I would try to play your cards like the Eagles did with Nolan Smith in 2023. I mean, what was that? Yeah, 2023 when he just kept dropping and dropping and dropping. And then I know they considered moving up, but they just kind of played their hand. And I think it was either the Bills or someone who picked, and they didn't take Nolan Smith, so they just kind of played it off. Yeah, the Bills went with Dalton Kincaid, I'm pretty sure. I think.
Okay. What? Going to you now. I think prime at the 6th spot, guys are prime to get Ashton Jenkins. In a world where he is not on the board at 6, who is the other running back that because you guys didn't run it back? I'm sorry. You have to draft. I believe you have to draft the running back. Who's your next up?
If Gentry's not there for some reason, they're going to trade back. And I don't know how far back they go. Depends on who's willing to move up. I'm assuming probably like some like Cowboys or something. Someone who wants a running back, but they would trade back, and then I think they're going to go line, or D. Damn, I'm just thinking about the daggone dude that just left my mind. Number 11, Jalen Walker. I think they would trade back and go Jalen Walker if Denty's not available.
Okay. All right. I mean, look, we got a lot of good scenarios possibly can happen, and what we could go through on this. We will find out in 2 weeks from this Thursday coming up. Again, if you want to be part of the show and join the panel, we've had 25, 30 people up here before. Again, the way it works, you come up, you hang out with us, don't shoot with us. When it's your turn to pick, You get the spotlight. You tell us who you want, who's available on the draft board at the time, and we discuss it. We have a good time. Sit there, we talk smack for the entire, the first day of the draft. I am well, brother. Thank you for asking. Simply Pickle, whatever your name is. I don't know. It's simply known as Pickle.
Yeah, that's finest. That's Detroit finest, I think.
Hi, my name is Pickles, and I shoot threes.
Pickles.
Before we go, I do want to, and I hate ending on a somber note. But I want to send love and prayers to the Dotel family.
Yeah,
Octavio Dotel passed away. If you didn't hear what happened, it was a nightclub tragedy where 27 people were alive. So shout out to not only the Dotel family, but every family that was affected by it.
Was that in the Dominican Republic?
Yep.
That was the DR.
Oh,
The floor caved in.
Was the floor caved in?
It collapsed.
It's crazy. But special shout out to my Florida Gators, your 2025 men's national champions. To every team that came up short, sorry, happens. There's always next year. We will reconvene here next Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as always on Twitch and on YouTube. Listen to the greatest panel in the history of podcasting. I want to say thank you to Drew, Reese, Wes, Belly B, Bro, Jay Curves, and my man Snow. Shout out to my man Stino. Shout out to my man Betts. Shout out to my man Ravens. Shout out to Burritos. Shout out to Alone, to J Dub, to the newbies of the Discord, to Randy, to Stitch, to we'll call him Grandpa Chucky. Is in the building now. So
that could be his new name, Grandpa Chucky.
Grandpa Chucky. So you came up with it right there. But I want to thank everybody.
That sounds pedophilish, but okay.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's a registry name.
Grandpa Chucky.
That's a registry name.
Yeah, that's a registry name.
Grandpa Chucky.
I ain't call my granddaddy Chucky.
My name is Chucky.
Chucky.
But shout out always to the No MaaM Nation.
We gotta call him Charlie.
We love you.
Even worse.
Kelly, thank you.
It's even worse.
For always being the queen of the chat and the queen of our hearts. We love you. If you want any merchandise, as far as your own logo, we got you. But shout out to the No MaaM Nation.
Wu-Tang for the kids.
Wu-Tang for the children. And one last time, just because Reese, we love you. Drew, Wes, and Bro. Just give him one more. Just give one more laugh, man. Just
one more laugh. For what?
Yeah, you deserve it.
I really don't.
Word. I
really
bet we don't deserve
really
it.
Don't.
Deserve it.
Reese, you know
really
you
don't.
Reese, you
really don't.
I can't wait to see you though.
Hey, yeah, it's gonna be fades.
It's gonna
I
be
got the gloves on Amazon. Fades.
Fade. Yo, be careful. He's gonna put
not fades.
He's gonna put cement in the gloves. So be careful. Be careful.
Oh yeah, I will be doing some dangerous shit.
See?
I'm Ric Flair.
See?
I'm from Charlotte.
See?
We'll be the dirtiest player in the game. We'll be some dirty shit.
I'm gonna put our mock draft on TikTok tonight. So and I will tag everybody. So
Jared.
There you go. Wes got the gloves. Wes was ready to knock you out, Reese.
Jared.
Ready?
What?
All right, Drew. It's on you.